Hello, Scorpio. Hope you guys are doing good. We are taking a look at what your person is thinking and feeling about you. This is a timeless reading, so if you felt drawn to watch it, now is when you're meant to see it. So let's see what we have going on with you, Scorpio. How is this person that you're thinking about? What do they think about you? How do they feel about you? What messages need to come through about what this person is thinking and feeling about Scorpio here, Spirit? Not all of these messages will resonate, so take what does resonate and leave the rest for someone else. What is this person thinking about Scorpio? What are they feeling? This is the Hidden Truth Oracle. All right. I left you before you could leave me. This person does some self-sabotaging kind of behavior in the connection. They jump out and bail out before you guys have had a chance to work through things. They would just want to run, it feels like. What else here, Spirit? So many things remind me of you. They cannot stop seeing signs. Things that, like, for my twin flame, it was seeing that, like, my name over and over again. We also have, you were the best thing in my life. So it's like when they lose you, I feel like is when they finally realize what they had. But while they have you, I'm not picking up that they have the maturity to work through some of the issues that you guys face. They can't let you go. Let's see what we have here for Scorpio Spirit. What are they thinking and feeling for Scorpio Spirit, this person? The Devil, Capricorn energy is maybe somebody that you're dealing with as a Capricorn. Doesn't have to be though. But they feel like this relationship is very toxic. They feel like your connection is more in a unstable state than it is in a happy, fun, good state. They feel like for whatever reason you guys argue a lot, or this person feels compelled to want to drink when they're around you. Something like that is out of balance. Take it how it resonates for you. But something about this relationship is toxic. Page of Swords. They feel like that you watch them. They feel that, and they do the same thing. They're spying on you. They're looking at your social media. And they feel you doing the same. What else here, Spirit? It's like you guys can't let each other go. We have the Hanged Man. They just know that this relationship never produces any solid results. Okay, I don't mean to sound so down, because most of my readings have been very positive when we talk about what this person is thinking and feeling. But I do feel like there's a lot of immaturity on this person's part. It's like they're blaming you for a lot of the issues when they're failing to look at themselves. We have the Hanged Man energy here. They feel like this relationship is never going to go anywhere. So I'm spelling it out to you exactly how I see it. It's like this person is scared of growing up, and it's like they want things their way. They're very jealous of you too, Scorpio. I feel like they're looking up to you, is like you have your stuff more together than they do, so they feel like they can't measure up to you in some way. Nine of Swords. They have a lot of anxiety when it comes to you. They cannot stop thinking about you. It's like they have kind of an obsession with you, Scorpio. They can't let you go. The World card. They want there to be a finality to your relationship. Like, they want to know if the cords are going to be cut between the two of you. What they want to know is this relationship, does it have hope for a future? is it going to be successful? Are we going to get back together and things are going to work out great like we thought they would initially? So it's like they haven't completely let you go, Scorpio. But they want some kind of closure. They want to know if it's not going to work out between the two of you, if they should really try really hard to just let you go. But yet they can't. They cannot let you go. There's some kind of lesson that they're needing to learn in relation to your connection here that they're failing to recognize. And that's why you guys keep running into these same bumps with each other over and over again. They're failing to look at their own contribution to the failure of the connection. But they are starting to step back a little bit and saying that we can't make this relationship work. It's being less of a blaming on you, Scorpio. It may have been a blaming on you in the past, but in this particular case, I'm picking up that they're kind of coming to more of a mutual understanding between the two of you, that you just both aren't getting along or made for each other in some way. But yet they can't let you go. I'm picking up a jealous energy here. Because they're watching you and they don't want you to move forward with anyone else. They're afraid of losing you, but they're also afraid of coming back together because they know that things are just going to, become very toxic between the two of you. But they are very afraid of letting you go. They feel like going forward, they're not going to be able to find anyone better than you. It's going to be hard for them to find someone who they're physically attracted to, who has their career or their life together. They just feel like if they let you go, they're not going to have an opportunity with someone quite like you. And so they're afraid of losing you. So they're very jealous. They're very jealous. Let me see what else we got. A little low vibrational energy with this person. But I think they know that you're not going to try with him anymore. Or at least, because this Magician and this Ace of Cups came out in the reverse, they have this impression that you're not going to be motivated to want to try with him again. It's hard for them to know from one day to the next, or even like 1 hour to the next, whether or not you guys are going to work out with each other. It feels very unstable, and it feels very stuck. Like no one knows what to do about this connection. But they feel like there's not really, they feel kind of like that you've given up hope in wanting to pursue things with them. They're also kind of, there is a spark of hope here that you guys will have a new love in the future. They just know that right now is not the time for your relationship to blossom. But they do feel like, for some of you, they feel like you are their twin flame. That's not going to be a message for every single person. But if you resonate that this person is your twin flame, or that you have such a strong soul connection with this person, you both know that this relationship is very profound. They know that this person, they know that you are a very important person in their growth and development. They just feel like some kind of magical connection with you, that some kind of understanding that there's something different about your relationship that is different than anything they've ever experienced. And so they have a level of awe when it comes to your connection, that it's like they look up to you, but their ego is not really willing to admit that. They're not willing to tell you, because their ego, they want to appear grown up and having it together, but they really don't. Emotionally, it feels like they're very kind of up and down at times. They may get stressed out, have anxiety about things that are not even really that big of a deal in your eyes. So I feel like they are very exposed and feeling like they're kind of immature for you. That's what I'm picking up here with this Page of Swords. I think they know that you know that they're kind of immature, and so that makes them feel a little bit embarrassed. So they're very clearly understanding that you're a little bit more mature than they are, and so they feel a little bit like they can't measure up to this connection. It's like they feel this contrast that they really need to like level up, that they really need to figure out what it is about you that is making them feel this way, and what can they do to come to some kind of peace in their mind about how the relationship has unfolded. They don't want to reflect back on some of the drama that you guys have had because it's they feel kind of embarrassed by some of it. And so they're having to face some of those realities. You know, it's like they're kind of like trying to live in denial that these things happen, but at the same time, they're getting a nudge from their soul to adjust their ego, basically. They're getting a nudge to level up in some way and grow up. So they feel compelled to really start taking care of themselves better, or like pursuing a career. I'm feeling like they are trying to show you a bit that they can be successful on their own without you, but they can't let you go. Like they can't stop thinking about you, like especially if you guys are in separation at this time, which I feel like most of you are this reading, or at least you guys are on the outs and not understanding each other, but you're definitely on two very different levels. We have a Page here, and then we have the Magician, which is someone who's got all the tools in their toolbox to manifest what it is that they want in life. They have the experience, they have the education, they have the life experience, someone who's seasoned, someone who can really manifest new things in life. This is somebody who's mature and understands and can navigate in this world without stress or anxiety. This person is definitely a Page. They carry a lot of anxiety with them that they're having to deal with, and I feel like that you're really in their life to help them level up. You're really helping them learn some important lessons about taking care of themselves, about taking things in stride and not reacting so emotionally, not attaching so heavily to like getting so stressed out over things, just like having trust and faith and maturity to just be confident knowing that things are going to come together. I think that you're really impressing upon this person some of these really amazing pieces of wisdom, ways of living, ways of being that feel very calming to them. That's why they've attached to you, Scorpio, because you've made them feel so calm, like you have it together. But at the same time, their ego is agitated by your connection. Yeah, you definitely trigger them, Scorpio, and they can't control their emotions, so you're really testing them to be able to control their emotions. You're giving them the opportunity to test how they react to stressful situations, and with you pulling back away from this person, because I know that this person may be a turn off at times. I'm feeling like they're kind of a turn off. Like it's hard for you sometimes to pretend like you like this person because the way they behave is so annoying. You know what I mean? Even if they're very like outwardly appearance, very, very attractive, their behavior makes them very unattractive at times. And so I do feel like they know that about this situation, and so they're a little bit embarrassed about that piece of it. But this is what will help them change and grow up. You know what I mean? If they haven't had these experiences in these situations, it's like they're a newborn baby. It's like they're a toddler and you're like an adult already. That's what this feels like. And no judgment to them. It's just that that's the phase of life that they're in. You've already been there, Scorpio. You've already been down this road. You've had your dramatic, stressful situations in your earlier days. Or, you know, you've always just been really good about managing stress. You take it in stride, you go with the flow. It's just not something that I'm just not picking up a lot of up and down in emotions. It just feels like you're very steady and balanced in your emotions. And especially with this person, the way that they behave sometimes it really tests you to be able to not like stoop down to their level, because this person is very agitating at times. They're very kind of annoying to you, is what I'm picking up here. But you both kind of feel like this relationship is doomed to not really progress because it hasn't shown any like fruit of your labor. It's like you guys come to an agreement, you're on the same path together, you're both excited and you're moving forward, and then something happens very quickly that makes this relationship keep getting stuck over and over and over again. It's just because you guys are on two very, very different wavelengths. And so you guys are both teaching each other some very valuable lessons based on, you know, this person testing your ability to remain calm and to remain emotionally balanced and not get so agitated. Because they are, like I said, they can be a bit childish and feels like a little bit of a over emotional or overreacting over things that they're making a bigger deal out of than there really is. But especially if this person drinks a lot of alcohol, or they're taking, you know, they're using substances or if like they're on some kind of antidepressant medication and they forget to take it, or if there's something like that that's out of balance in their life, it becomes very stressful for a lot of people around them. Mostly themselves, yes, but my best advice here, Scorpio, is just to keep your head held high. Like, I don't even have to tell you that. You guys are just so matter of fact about where this person is in their life. But, you know, just, I guess, lift this person up. You know that they're just in that phase of life that they're not quite there yet. And so you're really showing them the way here, Scorpio. But they feel panicked that they may lose you at different times when you pull away. So they feel this panic, like they're going to be abandoned or left alone in some way. So you're really kind of like teaching them how to be not so codependent. You know, each time they go into this panic mode that you guys are not together or that things aren't working out, they're learning lessons about not being so dependent on other people for their emotional comfort and stability, because they really need to come to that place on their own, and they've really used a lot of people and a lot of people as crutches to get through some of their emotional needs throughout life. And so really the universe is just pushing them to grow up, and you kind of like help cushion the fall for them. But in their own mind and in their own perception, they feel very abandoned and like they're all alone. But that's meant to be so that they can grow up a bit here. They'll be okay. All right, Scorpio, that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button if it resonated for you, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.